Here's the reason things like this, and I hope he's joking. If he's not joking, then he didn't watch the 2019 Philadelphia 76ers.
Run it back, Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intros.
I have faith that you guys that are trying to tell me that we're going to play two centers or new era Twin Towers. Mo Bamba and Joel Embiid, new era Twin Towers. I have faith that when you say that, you are joking. It is not 1997. I know. Joel Embiid has a three-point shot. Mo Bamba has a three-point shot. But they're both big, slow centers. It is not 1997. You watched it with Al Horford. Joel Embiid can spread the floor. Al Horford can spread the floor. Theoretically, that should have worked, right? Theoretically, hey, look, two big guys that can spread the floor. That's going to work perfectly. No, it still didn't work. One of the main reasons it didn't work is because Joel Embiid commands the most space in the paint since Shaquille O'Neal. Joel Embiid commands a serious amount of space on the court. The best Joel Embiid's looked in his career is with guards and small forwards around, with ball handling shooters around, not another big guy. All right. So because Mo Bamba said what he said, then everybody wants to try to say that Joel Embiid can play power forward. That's what people are saying. Here. Let's look at what Mo Bamba said and really talk about it. Okay. Written by Kyle Neubeck. Could the Sixers really play a double big backcourt? I just can't. I want to bash my head off a wall when I see stuff like this. What are we talking about? We tried that already. It was terrible. Why would this be what they're interested in doing? Okay. It says a lot about the Sixers offseason to date. The fan base is most pleased about a move that actually complicates their roster. Paul Reed's return on a 3-year. We're going to talk about that. Here's what Mo Bamba said about playing with Joel Embiid. And I think I'm getting a sense that, probably Mo Bamba doesn't want to be a bench player. Maybe Mo Bamba thinks that he can be in the starting lineup. Maybe this is just him trying to, sell the fact that, look, I got talent. I could be a starter. I can fit. You know what I mean? I think Mo Bamba sounds a little bit confused. Maybe Mo Bamba is as confused as I am with the Mo Bamba signing. Maybe that's and he's just sitting here trying to figure out what the hell's going on. And he's like, all right, well, I guess I'm going to play, I think we can play together because Joe, I believe he can be positionless. He's such a scoring threat on the floor. He's a dominant force out there to where it might open things up for other players. And the way how I've kind of been progressing my game to be a stretch five, I think it's very much a good chance that we could play together. Come on, Mo Bamba. You're making me sicker than I already was. Yeah, I think that's Mo Bamba promoting himself, okay? Because let's be honest, Mo Bamba has played like 40 games this season. His best season, he averaged 10 points per game. And now he's going to sit here and tell us, I've been progressing my game to be a stretch five, and Joel Embiid's going to play power forward. I think that sounds insane. Now, on the other side of it, I do want to say this. Because Kyle Neubeck says in the title, the Sixers have a coach willing to use two big lineups in Nick Nurse. Can Mo Bamba really play next to Joel Embiid? So the championship team, the Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry, Marc Gasol, Serge Ibaka, Pascal Siakam. That was that team, right? I guess Nick Nurse has been known, or at least has succeeded recently, at playing multiple bigs on a team and it not looking absolutely horrendous. I think that's a positive you could take away from if you think this is what's going to happen. Now, whether he signed all these guys to be able to trade like Trez and Petrosev in a package, or maybe Paul Reed, who knows? I just, I love Paul Reed at backup center, but Nick Nurse has been able to play a bigger team and succeed. And maybe that's his coaching style, and maybe he's that good. I do like if you had to say that Raptors championship team, would Doc Rivers have won a championship with that team? I don't think they would have, because I think the offense would have been insanely predictable. I think it would have looked clunkier. So I do have faith that Nick Nurse can be a little bit more creative with guys, and maybe if there's one coach I would say in the NBA, maybe two or three, Eric Spoelstra maybe, who could play Mo Bamba and Joel Embiid together, I think it would be Nick Nurse. But I don't think it's going to happen at all, because I just can't. I can't see it. I could see them. Okay, I could see them on the floor in certain stints. And Nick Nurse alluded to that a little bit. He was on the Tyrese Maxey's podcast recently. He alluded to that a little bit. I could see them on the floor in certain stints, right? But I'm not buying it. I think this is Mo Bamba trying to talk himself up and say, like, listen, I'm here. Joel's amazing, and I'm good too, and I can stretch the floor, and Joel could play, power forward. Was there another quote in here that he had? A two big lineup only really works if you have back to the basket player in one big, say you're 5-man. The 4-man needs to be really good shooter, Bamba said. A two big lineup only really works if you have a back to the basket player in one big. The 4-man needs to be a really good shooter. I agree with that, which is why the 4-man is supposed to be, more of a power forward, more of a 6'9", 6'10" power forward who can catch and shoot really well. Bamba can shoot. I'm not saying he can't shoot, but is Joel Embiid even really, at least last year, and when it came to the playoffs, was he even really back to the basket last year? Was Joel Embiid even a back to the basket player last year? Because I saw nothing but a bunch of face up jump shots, and he's really good at that too. But, I guess I kind of agree with him. Yeah, if Joel Embiid plays more back to the basket when you're on the floor, okay. But this is probably just me trying to make sense out of something that doesn't make sense, because realistically, I think in the back of my mind, this makes no sense at all, and it drives me nuts. DJ, maybe it's because Joel has officially evolved into a wing. He don't want to be a big... That's exactly what I just said. Was he even a back to the basket player this year? I thought he was more of a face-up jump shooter. But, we'll see, man. We'll see. First time super chatting. Just wanted to say I hate this organization so much. Mo is, in fact, not balling like a pro. I think, look, I think we're overrating Mo Bamba. If people are believing this, what Mo Bamba said, and then trying to make sense of it and saying that Mo Bamba can play on the floor with Joel Embiid, I think y'all are overrating Mo Bamba a little too much.